third and final fascinating thing that happened is that we traveled to the state of Madhya Pradesh to undergo training for a new and upcoming farming technique called the multi-layer farming. This technique was developed around 10 years back by a gentleman named Mr. Akash Chaurasia on a farm near a town called Sagar, about 1000 kilometers from Pune. Thankfully, Ricarda took responsibility of taking care of Ronnie while we were gone. And from the looks of it, it seems like they really had a good time. We decided to travel by car and were joined by Eunice's son, Shamoy. This came as a relief to me as we shared driving duties between us. It took us 2 days to reach there, and on the way we crossed cities like Nasik, Dhule, Indore and Bhopal. It was a 7 days program and our host provided us with accommodation and some heavenly food grown in their own farm. The training itself was divided into theory and hands-on practical. Akash ji not only introduced us to the importance of this technique, but also the need of adopting indigenous resources and cow-based farming to improve the growth of the organic food that we wish to grow. After giving us a brief introduction, he took us step by step through the entire process of this farming technique, starting from creating a number of nutrient-rich compost, to building the actual structure of the multi-layer farm, sowing the variety of crops, irrigation, right up to the very harvest. We also got to undertake the entire process by hand. He also introduced us to the idea of open mixed and intercropping as implemented in his own very farm. Finally, he also gave us an overview of multiple mushroom cultivation. While Snehal, I and Shamoy were busy learning these techniques, Arohi and Jay were having their own good time, climbing trees and feeding cows. Unfortunately, due to current situation, the course was shut down and the 7 days program had to be wrapped up in 5 days. Kudos to Akash ji and his team for putting in the extra effort and completing the entire course for us in the shorter duration. As we headed back to the Hidden Oasis, we were struck with the gravity of the task that we had ahead of us, in the form of implementing this multi-layer farming technique on a commercial level. And since this is the first time that we are venturing into sustainable farming, we are going to need all the help that we can get. Hey folks, due to the unfortunate situation that we find ourselves in today, we are not able to start the volunteering program right away. But let me assure you that as soon as the situation improves and the lockdown opens, we will be starting the volunteer program and will be sending out all the information that we have for the same. In the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy. Cheers.